Hi beautiful souls, welcome back to our channel. It's Cade and I am back with another pick a card reading. Okay everyone, so today's title, I'm really excited about this title. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. So today's title is going to be what your future self wants you to know, guys. So this is going to be any advice that you in the future would tell yourself right now in your current situation, okay? Really excited to do this. It just sounds really awesome and cool. So we're gonna be tuning into your future self on what your future you would tell you right now, okay? So that is what we're gonna be doing today. So before we get started, guys, make sure to follow us on Instagram. I am going to pop all of those up on the screen and they are of course going to be linked down below. And also please check out our spiritual shop. That is www.divinespiritualgifts.com, and that is also going to be linked down below as well. Okay, so how I like to do these readings, everyone, for everyone that is new here, how I like to do these readings is for each pile, I like to use my spiritual gifts and my intuition to see what comes up, okay? I do shuffle tarot and oracle cards, but I like to go a little bit deeper than just the description of the card, okay? So that's what we're gonna be doing today. So what does your future self want you to know? Let's do this thing. So I have 3 piles here in front of me. So let's do this. Pile number 1 is the Modern Witch Tarot. So this will be pile 1, guys. Okay, pile number 2 is going to be the Psychic Tarot. This is going to be pile 2, the Psychic Tarot. Okay, let me hold these up. And pile number 3 is going to be the Trippin' Weight Tarot. Okay, guys, so here's the 3 piles. So go ahead and take a deep breath. You can of course pause the video if you need to. You can meditate on the piles. You know, ask your future self what you need to know right now, okay? And see what pile pops in your eye first, or what pile stands out to you, okay guys? But do whatever you need to do to choose your pile intuitively, okay? Those are the 3 piles. Before we get started, if you are not subscribed, please make sure to do so and click the notification bell so that you get notified when we upload. And make sure to like the video, okay guys? But I'm gonna go ahead and move into pile number 1 and I will see the rest of you beautiful souls at your pile. Hi beautiful souls that chose pile number 1 or the Modern Witch Tarot. Welcome, this is your reading on what your future self wants you to know right now in this moment, okay? So we're gonna be tuning in. I'm super excited today because I am going to be using this new oracle deck that I just got. It is the Starseed Oracle. I'm sure you guys have seen this all over the place. Super excited to see what messages come out of here, okay? But let's get started. Okay, pile 1, Spirit. What does pile 1's future self want them to know? Okay, let me just tune in here real quick, guys, to what your future self wants you to know. Okay, Spirit, what does pile number 1's future self want them to know? I'm hearing mediate, okay? So for some of you, there's some sort of confrontation that is either going on in your life or is going to be going on. And it's almost like, I'm almost hearing hold yourself back, like don't get into arguments, don't get into heated fights because they're not going to serve you. I'm almost hearing mediate, like balance yourself out. Don't like get super heated in any type of confrontations. I don't know if you have a confrontation coming up with someone or you have, and they're just saying almost to kind of just level out because getting heated in this particular confrontation is not going to serve your highest good. I'm also getting for mediate, it's like, I feel like a lot of you, your future self is wanting you to know that you're really good at mediating, okay? You would be a really good therapist, or you're really good at, I'm almost hearing like couples counseling, or just like mediating things. Like, I don't know, I feel like you don't get super heated, okay? Like in arguments and stuff. Like you're a really good mediator. Mediator just keeps coming up. Like you're very balanced. I'm almost seeing the Temperance card. Like in the face of all the obstacles and all the chaos, you have just this ability to stay calm, cool, collected, and balanced, if that makes sense, pile 1. What does pile number 1's future self want them to know? I'm hearing that you're better than those people. Okay, so it's like you're gonna feel tempted to almost want to tell some bitches off. Like you're gonna want to tell somebody off, and they're saying almost not to stoop down to their level. This is a vibe of like, I don't know, like don't stoop down to the haters. Okay, don't stoop down to the bullies. Okay, they're so low in vibration, and you know, they gossip about people, they talk about people behind their backs, and Spirit's almost saying don't do that. Like don't gossip, don't talk about people. Not Spirit, but your future self, of course, is saying like don't gossip about people, don't get in heated arguments with the haters or the lower vibrations, okay? Because I'm hearing almost like you're gonna be tempted to like get in a fight with someone or confront someone, okay? But Spirit doesn't want you to do that. Like it's like Spirit is saying, or your future self is saying, don't stoop down to their level. I'm hearing like don't get in a fight. I'm just hearing propel yourself forward. Your future self wants you to know right now, if you're thinking about getting in a fight or you're thinking about getting into an argument with someone, just keep moving forward. Try not to focus on it. If right now in your life you currently have a lot of haters or a lot of people just, I'm hearing that despise you, they're almost just wanting you to not focus on the haters at all. Don't even act like they're there. Do not act like those lower vibrations are there. Pretend that they're not there, okay? I'm hearing they're trying to stop you from your success. It's like, it seems like there's people like lower vibrations that are trying to stop you from your success. Like, and Spirit or your future self is saying like, do not pay attention to the haters. Just keep going forward. As much as you want to tell the person that's saying something rude to you to fuck off, okay, is what I'm getting, just don't even say it. Pretend that they're not there. Don't even give this person any attention. Don't give your haters or people that are bringing you down, don't even focus on them. I know you want to tell them fuck off, screw you bitch, but like, don't do that. Don't get into their lower negative energies is what I'm hearing. Just keep going forward. I'm hearing you're going to be a success story. It feels like pile number 1, you're doing something, it could be a little bit out of the norm, and your future self is saying it's hard right now. It might be hard right now to keep going forward. You might have a lot of people in your ear telling you you're not good enough. You can't accomplish that. You know, what you're doing is wrong, I'm hearing. Or you just might have a lot of haters right now. And Spirit is saying to just block out the haters is basically what I'm hearing. Don't confront them. Don't even act like they exist. I'm hearing they're gonna tell you you're not worthy. It's like you have people in your life right now that are telling you you're not worthy, you can't accomplish that, you're not that great, or what you're doing is wrong. And your future self is saying to block all of those people out and keep moving forward. Focus on the mission is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing focus on the purpose of what you're doing. Don't give up now. I'm hearing don't give up now. I'm hearing like you might be at a standstill, like you're doing this thing in your life and you're just, it's kind of like an overwhelming amount of negativity that you're focused on, and you're like, do I need to give up? Or is what people saying about me true? Are these negative comments about me true? And your future self is just saying absolutely not. Keep going forward. You're gonna see the end result. You're gonna see that goal that you're working towards. I'm hearing, I know it's hard, but it's possible. Your future self is to, I'm almost hearing put one foot in front of the other. Your future self is telling you to keep going forward. I'm hearing from rags to riches, okay? Like you're gonna go from rags to riches. Like people are telling you you're not gonna be successful, but you are. Your future self is saying you are going to be successful. Let's see. I am feeling for this pile, you are up in your head a lot. Okay, you're up in your head a lot. Sometimes I think you believe these people because you start to just get so in your head like, oh my God, maybe they're telling the truth. Ground yourself. Because I feel like once you ground yourself, you're gonna understand that everything that all those haters are saying is just absolutely not true about you. I'm hearing everything they're saying is not true. Keep pushing forward. Guys, I'm also feeling like, I don't know, you're not noticing the good either. It's like there's a lot of loyalty and unconditional love that is coming towards you, but it's like right now you're focusing on the negativity. You know, instead of looking at all the positivity and confronting the positive side of it, you're wanting to confront the negativity. And that's why you're feeling the way you are. Start to notice like the loyalty that you do have, the positivity that is coming your way. Try to not focus so much on what everyone is saying is wrong about you. Like, focus on the people that are telling you you're good, okay? Because I do believe that people are telling you that, but you're choosing to focus on the negativity, like what the bad things that are being said about you, and your future self is saying focus on the good things that are being said about you. I'm hearing that is what's going to propel you forward. I'm hearing Miami. Some of you are moving to Miami or you're leaving Miami. I'm hearing corporate. Your future self is saying you're going to be getting a corporate job or you're going to be moving up the ladder. And maybe, you know, people are saying you're never going to be able to be the boss, or you're never going to be able to be the CEO of your own company, or you're never going to be a success story. Don't pay attention to it. What does pile number one's future self want them to know? I'm hearing you're worthy. I'm hearing you're better than half of those bitches. There's somebody like talking about you. There's like gossip around you, or people are saying negative things about you. And it's like, you're kind of believing them in a sense. Like you're like, don't believe them. Okay, what does pile number one's future self want them to know? I'm hearing that you're better than them. You're better than them. I'm hearing you're better than them. I'm hearing you're more accomplished than them. I'm hearing you've got what it takes. Guys, I'm hearing like aggressive. Don't like, some of you are wanting to confront this negativity or confront these people that are gossiping about you. Don't do that. Don't do that. Your future self is saying don't do that. Don't stoop to that level. Keep propelling forward. Keep raising your vibration, okay? If you stoop to their level, that's when it's going to be able to affect you. But if you keep raising your vibration, your high vibes is just going to put a shield around you of just positive light and energy. And trust me, none of that shit will be able to get to you. So just keep trying to raise your vibration. What does pile number one's future self want them to know? I'm hearing that you're worth more than you give yourself credit. It's like, I don't know, it's like from pile number one, I get a lot of times that you always believe that everybody else is better than you, but it's really not true. It's like you don't see your true potential and your true worth. What does pile number one's future self want them to know? Wow, oh my God. This is a beautiful card, I have to show it to you. Okay, this says inner earth, you'll survive this, new solutions and beginnings. It's like you don't see how this result is going to pay off. You know, like it's like the negativity is getting to you. The harsh words I'm hearing. The battlefield. It's like you feel like you're in a battlefield. The fog has not cleared yet. You're not sure what's next, but they're saying to just keep going. Keep going with your soul's purpose. It's like you're wanting to do something. I'm hearing don't listen to the people around you. It's almost like you're trying to do something, pile number one, and people around you are telling you you can't do it, but you can. What does pile number one's future self want them to know? You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Guys, you're not for everyone. Not everyone's gonna like you, so fuck the haters and don't fucking pay attention to them. This literally says embrace your weirdness, face your true north. I'm telling you, just keep going forward. Stay on the path. I'm hearing keep putting one foot in front of the other and block out the negativity. Here's the thing, guys. when you start raising your vibration and you start shining your light, you're gonna attract leeches that want to bring you down. Don't fucking pay attention to them. You only give them power when you pay attention to them. When you act like they're not there, they have no power because they can't fucking phase you, is what I'm wanting to say, what your future self wants to tell you. I'm hearing you're so good. It's like, I feel like in the past, pile 1, you're like, people have made you feel like you're not good or you're a bad person, but your future self just wants you to see how good you are. Okay, don't give up. I don't know, there's some significance to a train. Okay, so wow, big picture thinking. You're not seeing the end result, but that's okay. Just keep putting one foot in front of the other. And this says forge, don't follow. Be the leader. And here's the hard thing, pile 1, about being a leader. You do attract that negativity, but that's okay. You attract 10 times more positive energy. Try to focus on the positive energy. I'm gonna get some spirit animal cards, okay, and see if I can get any more channeled messages for you, pile number 1. What does pile number 1's future self want them to know? I'm hearing that you're forging a new path. Even if people, it's like, I'm almost hearing like you're gonna have to do this alone. Like, not everyone's gonna get you, pile 1. You're gonna be like, this is what I wanna do. And people just aren't gonna be able to get your vision because you're too, your vibration's too high. And you know, you're telling people your vision that are down here, they just can't level with you. They just can't see your vision, and that's okay. Okay, that's when you're being called to step up and just be a leader. And sometimes being a leader requires you to be alone for a little bit, okay? People aren't gonna get you. Not everyone's gonna understand you, and that's okay, pile 1, is what your future self wants you to know. Surrender now and be at home. You're gonna find your home, okay? You're gonna find your people. You're gonna find your soul family, is what I'm getting, pile 1, what your future self wants you to know. I'm hearing keep facing your true north. And I'm also even feeling too to practice gratitude, you know? Try, instead of focusing on all the negative things, say all the positive things that happened that day. Because I do feel like you have a tendency to kind of look at the glass half empty when you kind of need to look at the glass half full. So what does your future self want you to know? Okay, this is it. You're doing something right now. You're following this path. People are telling you you're not going to be able to do that. You're not going to be able to accomplish that. You're not going to be a success story. And what your future self wants you to know is to fuck all the haters, okay? And keep going forward. You're going to attract your soul family, and you are going to fucking attract your soul tribe. You are beautiful. I get from this pile, you shine so bright. And because you shine so bright, not everyone's gonna like you, because there's bitches out there that are this low and you're up here, okay? And what your future self is saying is, don't pay attention to these low vibrational energies. You only give these low vibrational energies power when you pay attention to them. The more you raise your vibration, is what your future self is saying, the more you're gonna be able to repel those negative vibes, okay? So, pile 1, that was incredible. Keep going, keep facing your true north. I know it's hard. I know you feel like you're in a battlefield, but your future self, the main message was keep propelling, bitch, propelling forward, okay? So, pile 1, let me know. Let me know down in the comments if that resonated with you, okay? And please subscribe, click the notification bell so that you get notified every time we upload, and like the video. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to pile number 2. Hi, beautiful souls that chose pile number 2, or the Psychic Tarot. Welcome. This is going to be a reading on what your future self wants you to know. Okay, we're gonna tune into that today. So, let me just kind of tune in to pile number 2's energy. Okay, and see what your future self, pile 2, wants you to know at this moment. I'm hearing for pile number 2, your future self wants you to know that you're forging a new path for you and your family. There's a connection to your family here. I almost feel like your future self is wanting you to know, like, you're taking care of your family and they're proud of you for doing that. It kind of feels like pile number 2, you're different than your other family members. Like you're doing something greater than anyone else in your family has ever done. And your future self is almost wanting to say they're proud, you know? I'm hearing you're standing out in the crowd. You're doing something different, pile 2. I'm hearing your family is shocked by this. Like, I don't know if you're being a doctor or you're doing something that is just out of the norm. Like your family members have never done it. Like all of your ancestors has never done it and you're like the first to do it. Feels like you're the first to do it. You're the first to do this, okay? I'm hearing you're standing up for yourself. You're believing in yourself. It's almost like your family or people around you are kind of doubting you. You're going on your soul path. Your future self is saying you're on the right path. But it's like almost like your family, it feels like the people around you, like who are really close to you are like, okay, go ahead, but we're not sure if you're gonna succeed. I don't know, like it's like the vision, the almost like you say this, okay, your entire family has just been farmers their entire life and you're going to be a doctor. That's what it feels like. You're doing something just like, oh my God, mind-blowing. Okay, you're doing something next level. Okay, and your future self is saying, go bitch, go bitch, go bestie. I don't know why I just channeled that song. Some of you like have a best friend that really supports you, but it's like your family doesn't. What does pile number 2's future self want them to know? I'm hearing that you're overcoming fears and you're overcoming obstacles. Like part of you like kind of gets fearful, like, oh my God, maybe I won't be able to do this. Like none of my family did this. So am I really gonna be able to do this? But your future self is saying you are gonna be able to do this. Let me see. You're doing something new in your life. I'm hearing, it's like, you're like, I don't know, it's like you're the first in your family to move out of the city you live in, or you're moving, or you're going towards this goal and your family has never done it. It is like outside the norm. Or you live in a small town and no one in your small town has done this, but you're doing it. It's like you're doing something that is weird or unusual or like, I don't know. It's like I'm hearing you're integrating something new. You're like trying something new. It's different, if that makes sense, okay? And I guess your future self is just saying to keep doing this. What does pile number 2's future self want them to know? I'm hearing that you're more important than you give yourself credit. Positive movement forward. Go forward, keep going forward. This is similar to pile 1, okay? But for pile 1, it was more of like, not necessarily their family members. Yours kind of feels like people that are close to you are doubting you, okay? And Spirit is saying to keep moving forward. I'm hearing the grass is greener on the other side, okay? So I don't know, don't play it safe is what your future self wants you to know. Don't play it safe. I'm hearing go big or go home. Go big or go home. Go after the big dream. Okay, go for it is what your future self wants you to know. I'm hearing condescending. Like, it's like some people tell you like, some people around you are like condescending and they tell you, well, I don't think you're gonna be able to do that. Or sometimes I feel like you condescend yourself, like you make yourself believe that you're not smart enough to do that, or you're not, you don't have the skill level to do that. But your future self is saying you do have the skill level to do that. You do have the power to do that. Recognition and reward. See, you're standing out in a crowd. You're doing something different. There's something different that you're doing. I'm getting, like, for pile number 2, you could be a doctor. You're finding some sort of medical cure. Like, you're doing something that is just brilliant. Like, I don't know, like, it feels like you're so damn smart, pile number 2. I don't know, and it's like, your family has always done this particular job, or they've always kind of just played it safe and, you know, I don't know, been the farmer or the I don't know, like they haven't gone for it, you know, they haven't gone to a prestigious college or tried to get outside of their comfort zone. And your future self is saying, don't play it safe. Get outside of your comfort zone. You are smart enough to do it. Material and spiritual prosperity. I am getting from, it's like from, and there's a lot of red here. So your root chakra could be a little out of balance, okay? Like, you know, which is about like knowing who you are and standing in your own power. So it's like maybe do some meditations, your future self is saying, on balancing your base chakra. But it's like, you might have even grown up in a family that was kind of like low to middle class, and you're gonna be the one that, you know, has the big house and the nice cars, okay? You're gonna do something totally different than the norm. It feels family, okay? This is like about your family. And you know you need to be doing this. Don't listen to anybody but yourself, okay? Go for it, okay? I'm hearing go get that college degree. Let's see, what does pile number 2's future self want them to know? You're craving something, I'm hearing. You're craving to go do something. Listen to that craving, okay? Your future self is saying listen to it. If you want to go get your degree, go get your degree. If you feel like you're being called to go do this, go do it. Okay, don't listen to people that are saying, oh no, that never happens to people like us, or like, no, you're not going to be able to do that. Like, say you want to be a famous singer and people are like, you're not going to be able to do that. Like, it's like people are convincing you that your dreams are not worth going after, is what this feels like. And like your future self is saying that that's not true. I'm hearing follow the path you were meant to follow. I'm hearing it's the climb. It's not gonna be easy, okay? You are gonna be the black sheep of the family. You feel like the black sheep, okay? You feel like the outcast. Your family doesn't get you. This is about your family. You're not understood by your family. Your inner child. See, like your family never understood you, even when you were growing up. You're meant to do something different. It's like, I don't know. It's like you're not happy with where you're at right now in your life, okay? And you're meant to venture into something different. But it's like at the same time, you're nervous because whatever you're about to do is just like out of the ordinary, or not a lot of people in your family have done it, or you just feel like I wouldn't be able to make enough money from doing this, or do I really have the criteria to go and do this? But it's like your future self is saying, yes, you do need to go do that because it's going to pay off. Don't let your free will and your fear get in the way of what you're meant to do. This could even be a father telling you that you can't do this, or like our family just doesn't do stuff like that. It feels like your family is telling you like you can't do this, or some sort of authority figure in your life that you might have looked up to, like your parents or your family, your siblings. And it's like you're like the lone wolf in your family, but you're meant to just burst forward. You're meant to go forward into this. It's like that's your lesson, you know? And you're losing patience. You know, like I don't know, you might have been like, yeah, I'll just do what my family did, or yeah, I'll just stay here. I'll just stay at rock bottom. You know, I'll just stay down here. But you're being called to blossom and to go into something that is out of the norm. Okay, and your future self is saying to crack yourself open and go after what you really want to do and what you're really being called to do. I'm hearing you have enough money. So some of you are worried about money, and your future self is saying you have enough money. Like, you have enough money. So don't let money concerns get in the way of you going after this. All paths lead home. Your home life was weird growing up, okay, or your family just doesn't get you. And wherever you're going next, you're going to be finding your soul family, okay, your soul tribe. This pile, your future self, a lot of your family issues, your future self is saying are going to be healed. You're going to be healing family issues. You're going to be healing inner child issues, okay, but you've got to follow this path first, okay? And you, of course, are going to know what that path is. wait in the reverse. You've been waiting too long. It's time to tread forward, I'm hearing. You've been treading water. It's like I'm getting a vision of you treading water. You've been in this same spot. You've been treading water. You know, in the same spot. You've just been getting tired of treading in the same spot. Bitch, get on the fucking boat and go forward. It doesn't matter if your family doesn't support you guys. I feel like you really look up to your family and you like care a lot about what your family thinks. And so if your family tells you you can't do it, you kind of believe them. Are you really, you take your family's opinions very, like you really listen to your family, okay? And your future self is saying to kind of not listen to your family and listen to your intuition and go for what you want to go for, okay? So pile number 2, let me know down in the comments if that resonated with you, okay? Make sure to subscribe, click the notification bell, and like the video. I'm going to go ahead and move on to pile number 3. Hi beautiful souls that chose pile number 3 or the Trip and Wait Tarot. Welcome. This is going to be your reading on what your future self wants you to know. Okay, so hi pile number 3, welcome. Let's see. What does your future self want you to know? So let me just tune in to pile number 3's energy. What does pile number 3's future self want them to know? I'm hearing that you're more gifted than you give yourself credit, okay? So pile number 3, there's a doubt here. Your future self is acknowledging that you have some sort of doubt about your abilities, okay? So this could be spiritual abilities or like you doubt yourself in the work that you do. Like you do some sort of work, possibly, and you doubt that you're that good at it, but you really are good at what you do, but you like doubt it. It's like this pile has a lot of doubts. Pile number 3, what does pile number 3's future self want them to know? There's something about the ego, okay? Your ego is getting in the way of you opening up your full potential. Like you doubt yourself. Okay, there's also, I'm hearing greediness. So like, I feel like for sometimes pile number 3, you get greedy or you get like, you want it all to yourself. And your future self is saying to get out of that energy, get out of that greedy energy. It's almost like there's enough for everybody is what Spirit is wanting to say. Pile number 3, there's enough for everyone, okay? I don't know why that's coming through, but it's like there's enough for everyone. Don't be greedy. Don't hoard your money. Don't hoard all of your belongings or act like you're better than everyone else because there's enough for everyone, okay? Everyone can be that good, okay, is what I'm hearing. What does pile number 3 need to hear? I'm hearing Morticia, like from the Addams family. I don't know why I'm hearing that. So you guys could have really long black hair. Or you're going through like a dark night of the souls is what I'm getting from that. Like you're going through this period, pile number 3, where you're like doubting yourself. Okay, but that's just because you're going through, I feel like, this awakening. You're awakening your true powers and your true gifts. And it's like, it's almost like you're gaining this power or this knowledge and this wisdom, and you're kind of like doubting it. Like, am I really that powerful, or are my gifts really that strong? I'm hearing like you're almost like you're really respected in your field of work. Okay, so I don't know where you work, but it's like you don't give yourself as much credit as you deserve. Like you're really good, it feels like your future self is wanting you to know at whatever you do. Kind of feeling like this is about spirituality, like you have really, you're very intuitive, or your spiritual gifts are highly developed and you like doubt yourself. It doesn't have to be that, so take it how it resonates, but it's like you doubt yourself, but you're so highly respected by everyone around you. I'm hearing your peers, your group. What does pile number 3's future self want them to know? Your credit, like your power. You don't give yourself credit. It's like you put yourself at the bottom of the totem pole. It's like almost pile number 3, you put everyone else above you. Like everyone else is better than me. Like it's like a feeling of you don't give yourself the credit you deserve. You don't realize how powerful you are and how spiritually gifted you are. It's like you don't give yourself enough credit. And I'm hearing you're very diverse. You're very good at a lot of different things. Like you're just very gifted is what I'm feeling for pile number 3. It's like you help people. You're very spiritually gifted. You have a business, or like you have all these different things that you're doing, but like you, for some reason, you always self-sabotage. This pile feels like you self-sabotage. Your future self is saying to cut that shit out. Stop self-sabotaging. Accept your power. Accept your abilities, okay? Don't get greedy and egotistical about it, okay? But accept that you are good. You are gifted, you know? Just say to yourself in the mirror, I am gifted. I am beautiful. I am worthy. I am powerful. You are all of those things, but you don't see that for some reason. You don't give yourself credit for being X, Y, and Z. I'm hearing you like doubt your intuition sometimes. You doubt your trust in yourself. Like you'll feel something, or you'll feel guided to do something, but you're like, nah, you know, like I can't trust myself. You know, I'm not that intuitive, but it's like you are. It's like you don't trust yourself enough. You don't trust, I'm getting pile number 3, the communication that you receive from spirit. Some of you doubt that you're spiritually gifted for this pile. Your future self is just coming in to say that this needs to stop. Wow, see the High Priestess. It's like the more you self-sabotage and doubt these gifts, the slower they develop. I'm not saying that they're not going to develop, but this self-sabotage that my people in pile number 3 do needs to stop. I'm hearing it needs to come to a halt. It needs to come to an end. I mean, the only person it's hurting is yourself. I'm also hearing the need to be right. It's like, I don't know, sometimes I feel like for pile number 3, you always feel like you have to be absolutely perfect. But I'm hearing it's okay to make mistakes. I'm hearing it's okay to fall. That's how you learn, is what I'm hearing for pile 3. I'm hearing Christmas time. A lot of you, I don't know, like the Christmas time or something significant happened around Christmas. Some of you are like spiritual teachers, or you're super wise and you have this knowledge that no one else has, but you don't give yourself credit. Or you have these spiritual gifts that no one else has and you don't give yourself credit. Like you doubt yourself, pile 3. I'm hearing this has been creeping up on you for a long time. You've had this inner self-doubt for a long time. The 9 of Pentacles wanted to fall out. This is standing in your power. This is standing in your abundance, you know, and not feeling bad about it. It's like, I feel like you feel bad about being abundant, or you feel bad about being powerful, or it's like, my pile number 3 is you dim your light sometimes to fit in for some reason. Like you don't realize how bright you are. You don't realize how powerful you are, pile number 3. I'm hearing you're stepping into your true power. See, like King of Pentacles in the reverse, you don't sit in that abundance. You don't sit in that power. Like King of Pentacles upright, he's just chilling in his power. You don't do that because you don't, it's like you don't think you're worthy enough. I'm hearing you don't think you're worthy enough to receive abundance. Your future self is saying you are worthy. You know, your future self is saying to give yourself more credit. I'm hearing liposuction. A lot of you have body struggles. Love your body. When is loving yourself ever going to be enough? Pile number 3, you need more self-love. Your future self is saying you've got to love yourself a little more. You don't give yourself credit for anything. You like, I don't know, you put yourself so low sometimes. You beat yourself up. Yeah, you need to go within a little bit right now and kind of think about these reoccurring thought patterns that need to change. This self-sabotage, okay, to begin this new start. It's weird because we have the Fool and we also have the Novice, which says beginner, okay, innocence, something new. You've got to switch this mindset because you're about to take this path. You're about to take the lead in something, okay? You're about to communicate this wisdom, and you can't have this self-sabotaging behavior to do this kind of work that you're about to do. This has to end, your future self is saying. It's not going to benefit you in the long run to constantly talk about yourself, okay? It's stopping your growth. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. This self-sabotage is stopping you from growing. Your future self is wanting you to know, pile number 3, that you're kind of stopping yourself from growing or from stepping into your true power. Because you convince yourself that you're not worthy. You convince yourself that you don't hold the power that you know you do. Be friends with yourself. I don't know why I wanted to say that. Like, give yourself, like, I feel like my pile number 3 is you're so loving to everyone else. You're always telling everyone this wisdom to like love yourself and to, you know, be good to yourself, but you're not good to yourself. Like you need to start practicing what you preach. You need to stand in this abundant energy. You need self-love. That's what's coming through, pile number 3. You've got to start talking more highly about yourself. I'm hearing you're no fun anymore. Like you're just always so, you view yourself as just so low. You stomp on yourself, pile number 3. I'm hearing you need to be your own caregiver. I'm just hearing you always make yourself feel like you're not worthy. I'm also hearing you don't trust your divine powers. You don't trust your ideas. You don't trust enough. You don't give yourself enough credit. I'm also feeling for pile number 3, it's like sometimes you also let other people define who you are. Like you'll listen to other people just because you don't have enough confidence in yourself. Pile number 3, you need more self-worth, you need more self-confidence, you need more self-love. You need this now because you're not going to be able to move forward in your life purpose if you constantly have this behavior of self-sabotage. You're not going to step into the abundance that you are meant to have because you don't think you deserve it. You're so hard on yourself. Let me get some messages from the Star Seeds deck. What does pile number 1's future self want them to know? This will have repercussions. You're gonna tear yourself apart so you're not even there anymore. You've got to stop this. Your future self is saying if you keep thinking this way about yourself, eventually you're gonna just tear yourself apart. So you're self-sabotaging yourself. Let's see. The Great Severing, yeah. You've got to sever this. The card called, it says soul gifts and training. It's like you don't trust your gifts. You're not trusting this divine purpose. You're being called to step up and lead, but it's like you doubt that you have enough power and potential to do so. It's like you're stopping yourself, pile number 3. Don't stop yourself. Don't stop yourself. You're stopping yourself. I'm hearing you're not recognizing your true worth, your true potential. You're about to build so much in your life, but the Knight of Swords in the reverse, you're halting this because you're self-sabotaging yourself. You're not able to step into your divine purpose because you doubt yourself too much. You're not trusting yourself enough. You're being called to step up and be a leader, but you doubt that you have the power to do so. Any more last messages? What does pile number 3's future self want them to know? I'm hearing that you can do it. You can do it. So instead of leading, you hide. You dim your light. This is a pile that dims their light. You dim your light to like fit in with everyone else. Like, cause you don't trust your true potential. You don't trust your divine gifts. You don't trust that you really are that bright. You're not trusting yourself. And so you purposely unfill your own cups, it feels like. You purposely pour out your own cups. You purposely make yourself not successful. It's like you're doing it to yourself. Only you are doing this to yourself. Okay? So I really am calling on pile number 3 to do self-love meditations and really watch the way you're talking about yourself. Stop self-sabotaging. The minute you stop doing this, you will just grow into this abundant being, this bright light. But until then, you're not going to be able to... you're not going to be in alignment with who you are. You're not going to be balanced and free-flowing until you accept how powerful and gifted you truly are. Until you start telling yourself how great you really are, pile number 3. Stop self-sabotaging. Okay, pile number 3, you really need to hear that. Stop self-sabotaging. Start loving your body. Start loving yourself. Start accepting your gifts. Start accepting your true potential and your true power. You're meant to shine so bright, I'm hearing, but you are stopping it because you talk bad about yourself. And you also listen to people that tell you you're not good. You got to stop doing that, pile 3, because you're going to stop yourself. You're going to hinder yourself from stepping into your true powers and your true purpose. Okay? So, pile number 3, let me know down in the comments if that resonated with you. Make sure to subscribe, click the notification bell, and like the video, okay? I think that's it, okay? So also comment down below some pick a card ideas. That was a really incredible video. There were so many great messages that I hope resonated with you all and were able to help you, okay? It's Cade, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.